Sister Wives Robyn Brown recalls threat of being thrown in jail over Plural family. Hello friends, welcome to the Daily Gossip News Update. I am Olivia and hope you are well by God's grace. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Robyn Brown is backing up her beliefs. In an exclusive clip from the upcoming December 29 episode of Sister Wives shared with E! News, Robyn, who is the only remaining wife to Kody Brown, detailed the threats against their Plural family dynamic alongside her daughters Aurora Jessup and Brianna Jessup, 19. As the three women met with co-pastors of the Commons Church in Arizona, Robyn explained why the family took the hiatus from attending religious services while living in Utah. "We didn't have a community church to go to," Robyn explained in the clip. "The state of Utah was threatening prosecution because of our beliefs, because we were a plural family." Indeed, Robyn noted that the family's uprooting to Flagstaff, Arizona, was partly due to the issues they faced in Utah. "We basically moved because we were trying to be family without being torn apart," she added, "or thrown in jail." Later, in a confessional interview, Robyn, who was once married to Kody at the same time as Christine Brown, Janelle Brown, and Mary Brown, who have all since left him, expanded on her frustrations with practicing Christianity while being committed to a polygamous lifestyle. "Usually when I tell people about my religious background, they look at me like I'm wrong," she said, "or I'm a sinner because I was a part of a plural family. Women get really defensive and angry. Men are more like, interesting. But then they also shudder and go, I couldn't have more than one." And Robyn, who also shares kids Dayton, Solomon, and Ariella, 8 with Kody, isn't only facing skepticism about her lifestyle from people outside her circle. After all, her daughters recently opened up about how they are unsure of whether they'd follow in their mother's footsteps. "I have conflicting thoughts," Brianna admitted during a December 8 episode of Sister Wives. "But right now I don't think so. I'm not sure if I want to live that." Aurora also affirmed to her mom, "I don't have the same call to it that you and Dad do and did." Although Robyn has remained firmly committed to Kody, his former wives have moved on. In January 2024, a year after she and Kody Brown announced their breakup, Mary revealed on Instagram that she had begun dating Amos Andrews the previous October. But in February 2024, Mary confirmed on Instagram that they had called it quits. She looked like a soccer mom. Kody Brown once joked on Sister Wives of meeting then single mom Robyn in 2009. "She had a van, 3 kids, and was divorced. I thought, I didn't need a van, a divorced woman, and 3 kids in my life. That's just trouble." Nearly a decade and a half on, though, they're still kicking it, the pair adding son Solomon and daughter Ariella to the squad. As for bringing on other teammates, it's not in the game plan. "I really struggle with it because it feels like, oh well, those didn't work. So on to someone new," Robyn said on the December Sister Wives one-on-one special of Mary, Jenelle, and Christine leaving the fold. "That's hard for me. That's really hard for me. It feels disrespectful." She got the man and the family going official with her and David Woolley's romance on Valentine's Day 2023. Christine Brown shared, "I finally found the love of my life, David. The first time he held me close, it felt like my soul took its first breath. He's wonderful and kind, incredible with my children, and an adorable grandpa. I never dreamed I could find a love like this." 2 months later, he added to the fantasy with a spring proposal. "David treats me like a queen and tells me I'm beautiful every day," Christine told People. "I've never been in love like this before, and the world seems like a brighter place with him in it." The first of the 18 Brown children to walk down the aisle, Janelle's eldest daughter, Madison Brown, now 28, with Caleb Brush at a 2016 outdoor wedding in Montana captured by TLC's cameras. Nearly 7 years later, the two have multiplied their love with Josephine joining big brother Axel and big sister Evie in February. 1 month as a family of 5 and my heart is bursting? North Carolina-based Maddie wrote on Instagram in March. I didn't know this kind of peace amongst chaos could be had. 4 years after their engagement aired on the TLC reality show, Mary Brown's only child, Leon Brown, has settled in Denver with partner Audrey Chris. My sweetest symphony, Leon, raved of their fiancé. Life with you truly is so sweet. Echoed Audrey. Being your partner and watching your growth and coming into yourself over the years has been an honor and joy. Eldest kid Logan Brown got the gang back together when he married longtime girlfriend Michelle Petty in Arizona this past October. It was a beautiful day and this mama's heart was mushed the whole time, Janelle shared on Instagram of her son's wedding. You always have such a sense of peace when your children find amazing life partners. More than 6 years after her 2016 wedding to Antonio Tony Padron, Kody Brown joked that they'd already tested the limits of their marriage vows by welcoming twins Archer and Ace into the fold in November 2022. We have 3 kids and 4 moves under our belt, noted the 27-year-old, also mom to Avalon. In the 5 years since they wed, Christine's daughter Aspen Brown and husband Mitch Thompson have traveled everywhere from Paris to Alaska. But last December, they put down roots, Mitch sharing on Instagram. We bought our first home, just in time for Christmas. Before hitting their 1-year anniversary, Christine's daughter Gwendolyn Brown and love Beatriz Queiroz went to the happiest place on earth and marked 6 months together with chocolate fondue. Then came the really sweet part. The 22-year-old shared a glimpse at the candlelit, rose-filled proposal on Instagram in November 2022, writing simply, "I'm engaged." Sister Wives star Mary Brown opened up about being jealous of Kody's other wives. Sister Wives is currently in its 19th season, with episode 15 set to release on December 29, 2024. The show explores the life of a polygamist family, which includes Kody Brown, his wife Robyn, ex-wives Mary, Jenelle and Christine, and their children. In 2023, Mary Brown admitted that she was grappling with feelings of jealousy and how it made her feel like a bad person. In an interview with People, published on August 18, 2023, Mary opened up about the jealousy involved in her polygamous relationship with Kody. She elaborated on how the teaching of the Mormon Church added complexity to her struggle with jealousy and made her doubt her feelings. Mary Brown was Kody's first wife, and the couple was married for over 32 years, having 1 child named Leon. They legally divorced in 2014 after Kody expressed a desire to marry Robyn and adopt her kids. Despite the legal divorce, the couple remained still spiritually married and stayed together. However, their relationship began to fall apart during season 17 when Kody asked her to move to Utah after her mom's death. By January 2023, Kody and Mary officially announced the permanent termination of their marriage. In her interview with People, Mary reflected on the early years of her relationship with Kody. She acknowledged that she lacked the maturity needed to navigate the complexities of a plural marriage at that time. The Sister Wives star pondered the topic of jealousy and explained that any time someone expands their family, there's going to be a shift. She further added how logistical and emotional things get involved in the dynamic and affect the relationship. Mary admitted that as a human, she was destined to get jealous. She also pointed out that Kody might not always know how to respond to her feelings of jealousy. At one point, she questioned what was wrong with her for experiencing these feelings. Despite the jealousy involved, she felt sad when the Brown family started to fall apart after Christine and Jenelle left Kody. Regardless, Mary shared that she was glad of the connections that she still had within the family. She was happy for the other family members who had connections with each other. Sister Wives Janelle Brown announces life-changing news after spending Thanksgiving heartbroken and keeping huge secret from villain Kody. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown just shared a huge life update that will change her life for years to come. Jenelle has been trying to live her best life since leaving Kody after being married for 29 years. She feels she can breathe again after no longer being in a disastrous relationship. there are so many aspects of her life that have improved, including launching an online t-shirt shop. However, her new life hasn't been easy. For most of 2024, Janelle's been mourning the loss of her son, Garrison Brown. She celebrated Thanksgiving last month while still heartbroken. Sister Wives Janelle Brown announced a brand new development in her life that she's really excited about. Janelle announces an exciting development in her life. The Sister Wives star now owns property in North Carolina. She posted a video that showed off the undeveloped land with lots of trees. Janelle admitted she's finally putting down some permanent roots. Right now, the property is like a blank canvas, but soon it'll be home. While she's planning to build a house, there will still be plenty of untouched nature afterward. She said, "I like the wild feel that it has now, and we are planning for many acres to stay that way for the benefit of the wildlife." In the comments section, someone asked her if she's planning on conducting soil tests due to the clay in the soil. Janelle answered in the affirmative, saying that once they start clearing the land, they will focus on the planning process, including those kinds of tests. She agreed with Ricardo, who mentioned that gardening and farming in North Carolina requires people to work with the clay and not fight it, which Janelle called wise words. Janelle's excitement over her new property in North Carolina is palpable. She's able to create a space that's for her instead of one that's shared with a partner like Kody. It'll be a long and time-consuming process, especially since she's starting the home building process from scratch, as opposed to buying a house that's already built. However, she seems ready for the challenge. In a recent episode of Sister Wives, Season 19, Jenelle&Christine had a conversation in which the former mentioned looking around at different properties, including Montana and North Carolina. Christine got really excited after hearing the update. Janelle also admitted that she chose to keep Kody in the dark about this huge development in her life. Her thinking was that since he was no longer an important presence for her anymore, he didn't need to know. Janelle deserves all the best in her life right now after having to deal with Kody for many years. Now that she's officially announced her new property in North Carolina, hopefully, she'll continue updating her social media followers every step of the way as she begins building her dream home. With the various cast members going their separate ways, there's no guarantee that Sister Wives will return for another season. If that's the case, then the only way to stay up to date on Janelle's property and all the other fantastic developments in her life going forward will be on social media. Sister Wives Season 19 proved Kody Brown's real issue with his kids is his selfish nature. Sister Wives star Kody Brown has been realizing there are more significant issues in his relationships with his kids than he thought. And the show is proving that his problems lie in his selfish nature, not the behavior he's seen from his kids. Throughout the run of Sister Wives, Kody has changed as a person but doesn't seem to be learning from his previous mistakes. Kody Brown has been struggling in his relationships with his elder kids. He's never had a good foundation with them. Although Kody has 18 children, the kids of the Brown family all appear to have different views of their father. While many of Kody's older kids have moved on to have families of their own, things have been difficult in their relationships with their father through the years. Kody's nature hasn't been the best for fostering relationships with his kids, especially in recent years. Kody's relationships with his older children has been documented throughout the series, and the issues he's faced with those kids isn't something Sister Wives viewers take lightly. Throughout Sister Wives Season 19, Kody's difficult relationships with his older kids has been highlighted. With issues between him and several of his adult children, the kids have noted that it's hard to have a relationship with Kody in the light of his difficult, selfish nature. Meri unveils new carriage house after Kody split. Happy about the life that I'm creating. Meri Brown is marking some big changes in her life and a new space just for her. On the Sunday, November 3 episode of Sister Wives, Brown celebrated her birthday and was presented with a freshly renovated carriage house from two close friends, interior designer Blair Struble and her best friend Jen Sullivan, who served as the project's contractor. While the space had been used as storage before the update, Mary explained that she hoped the two-story pad could be transformed into a workspace from which she could run her online clothing business, as well as a spot to work out with an upstairs gym. It was a cement floor and just basic walls. Like, they weren't even painted. And I cannot wait to see it, Brown said in the episode. I have some high expectations for this. I have seen some of the work that Blair does. I am so excited to see this. The birthday gift arrived not long after her Plural relationship with her ex-husband Kody Brown concluded in January 2023 after 32 years of marriage and 35 years together. While the pair had been legally divorced since 2014, she shared in another October episode that she finally took the steps to end their marriage through their church. When walking into her new carriage home, Mary gushed that the space was completely transformed and really pretty as she crouched down, overwhelmed, with her hands on her knees. The totally revamped bottom floor featured a new wardrobe space, a work desk and chair, a marble island in the center, and a touching nod to her late mother. This is the most amazing transformation. I can't stop looking at all the things, all the detail, all the things that he's hung up on the wall, Mary said. But one of the best parts about it is the countertop. I'm dying. It's amazing, amazing. After her mother died, Mary said her family had her mother's shirts made into memory bears, one of which is now sitting above the bottom floor of the carriage house on a shelf. It keeps my mom close, she said. As for her marriage to Kody, Mary told cameras that it was no secret that the pair had their struggles, and she's since been doing basically everything in my life alone. I've been very independent, she said. I've been very confident in what I've been doing. It's something that I've had to kind of grow into. Having this home back in the family has really been a big part of that. With the additional upstairs workout space, which she intends to use for strength training, Mary said that the space is all mine and perfect for being me. I'm officially a single woman, and that's really been weird to wrap my head around. I'm not ready to look into dating. It's so new right now, like I'm not ready for that, she said. I don't have to be somewhere where I'm not wanted. I'm gonna have my own table, and the people who want to be with me will be in my life. And I am so happy about the life that I'm creating and the table that I have.